With one of the most important cogs in Crawford racing, Rob Barrett, thank you so much for joining us to chat about the runners on Saturday. Hollywood Bets Dermville, lots of them. Race 2, your first runner, number 2, Fatal Gem. How's she doing? Last time, did she get home over 2,000?
She did, Alistair. It was a bizarre run. She, you know, we were more worried about her settling than the trip, and she did settle, and then she was just one paced. But her best form is here at Durbanville. Her last win came here, and then I think her last run, yeah, if I'm right, was behind Red Palace, so her form's very good here. She's doing well, so hopefully another good run, but a tricky race to assess different form lines.
Then race 4, 2 runners. Start with number 1, Give Me a Thrill. Back to the minimum trip, she's got to be a live chance.
Yeah, definitely. He was crying out to be gelded. He's been gelded now because he wasn't the best temperament-wise. So he's been gelded now. I think race fitness might just catch him up, but a horse to follow going forward.
And then number 3, Angels Oasis, the stable companion. Where's she at?
Another one, last run, no real explanation. We're a bit baffled, but her best form is here at Durbanville. Her work's good, so hoping for a return to form.
Then on to race number 5, we've got 3 runners. Very interested about number 7, Chasing the Rainbow. Not everything went according to plan last time out.
Absolutely, Alistair. I mean, he stood in the gates for a long time out of the horse, delayed the start. And then when they pulled the gates, his head was on the ground. He lost a lot of ground and also found traffic problems in the race. So I think he'll give the favourite a big scare on Saturday.
Monkey Puzzle, where are we at with him?
Also, he had a long layoff due to injury. First run back, needed it. I think you probably need one more before he's competitive.
And then the beautifully bred Show Off, obviously out of the Grade 1 winning mare, front and centre. How much improvement is he going to make?
Lots, Alistair. He's a beautiful horse. Very nice debut. Just took a while to make his debut. Also wasn't ready mentally or physically, but a very nice horse going forward. Just tricky draw to overcome, especially here.
And then 4 horses in race number 6. Let's start with number 8, Barrett. Gareth Wright takes her out, 1 run under the belt.
Yeah, nice debut. We were happy. She's been crying out to go a trip, but just not mentally or physically ready. Being a full sister to Rascallion, she's well bred, but will definitely make improvement.
Then number 9, Tuscan Romance. She's kind of slipped off people's radars after that string of seconds.
Yeah, I think I don't want to put my foot in it, but I think Saturday might just be the day. I think it's a perfect trip because she's a horse with no trip, but that's why 1500 here. It's a strange trip, but her work's good. Her last run was very good, just didn't quite see out the 18, so big runner.
Spoke to Cornet about number 10, Miss Mackie. Do you think she'll step up?
I do actually. Also needed to go a trip a bit like Barrett, but just wasn't physically or mentally ready, but will definitely improve.
And if number 15, Valley of the Dolls, gets a run, any expectations?
Similar, just looking for improvement, going ground and just being given time off to strengthen really.
Then we go on to the next one. Military Messengers are made in one of these low-grade Class 5s. They can be dangerous. Any expectations here?
Alistair's a lot better than his form. He, unfortunately, he does everything right on the bit, and then as soon as he comes under pressure, he knocks himself very badly behind. So he's a lot better than his form. It's just a case of Gareth's going to have to keep him balanced for as long as possible, and then hopefully he can finish it off.
Race 8, number 7, Speed Racer. What's happened there? This time last year, consistent, nice horse, good to follow. Just dropped the bundle lately.
Absolutely, he raced hard here at Durbanville in the country series and everything that time of year. He had hard racing, he was consistent, and he's a horse that gives his all. And then he had a little break, and I thought his comeback run behind Kaiboy was a good one. He just got tired. But again, no real explanation for his last run, so it was back to the drawing board and hoping for a return to form.
And then last runner coming up in Dane with Tricks. She looks like she's peaking. Got to be ready to pop now.
Absolutely. Had a long time off because of a colic op. Needed the first run back. I thought a second run back in the country series, the country final, the finals. Good run behind the Colts, big weight, 59. Only got beat 2 lengths. I think she's cherry ripe and probably one of our better runners on the day.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Rob.
Pleasure.